scatological insults, like the fact that I've noticed that Nigel Farage looks like the sort of person who, before masturbating, would put on a pair of driving gloves. Ideally made of calf skin, so that it felt like a calf was doing it. But it's interesting, I've been running this stuff in since the summer. I've been in Edinburgh for a month. Last week I did some tryouts in Cambridge, Bristol, mainly Remain voting cities, interestingly enough. And the Remain voting cities loom out of the map, don't they now, like fantasy citadels and Tolkien-esque landscape. Wondrous walled cities full of wizards and poets, people who could understand data. In the middle of a vast swampy wilderness, with "Here there be trolls" written over it. Curly brain. Hang on a minute, Stu, trolls? No, that's no way to describe the English and Welsh majority that voted to leave Europe. And to be fair, it isn't, right? You can't really, generalise about these things. People voted to leave Europe for all sorts of different reasons, right? And it wasn't just racists that voted to leave Europe. Cunts did as well. Isn't that stupid fucking moronic cunts? Isn't they racist? And cunts. And people with legitimate anxieties about ever closer ties to Europe. Dear Miss Allen, please inform your client, Stuart Lee, who I had the misfortune of seeing last night, that I voted to leave Europe, and I am neither a racist nor a cunt. Merely someone with genuine anxieties about ever closer ties to Europe. Yours, a cunt. People, what a relief. There's a stony-faced woman in the front row just tipped at that point. So it wasn't that I said cunt, it was that I didn't say it enough. You have to persist with these things. But people did vote to leave Europe for all sorts of reasons. Again, to be fair, not everyone that voted to leave Europe wanted to see Britain immediately descend into being an unaccountable single-party state, exploiting people's worst prejudices to maintain power indefinitely. Some people just wanted to have bendy bananas, didn't they? I only wanted bendy bananas, and now there's all this racism. I just wanted the bananas to be I mean, they were anyway. But I wanted them to stay bendy and not to have to be straight, and now there's all this racism. I've been happy with straighter bananas and less race hatred, to be honest. Never know, never mind, anyway. But people voted to leave Europe for all sorts of reasons. The journalist Paul Mason was very good on this. He was in Cardiff the weekend before the vote, talked to people there, and a guy in Cardiff told Paul Mason that he was voting to leave Europe, and this is a quote, because you can't buy girls pink toys anymore, they have to be grey. So there's a reason there. Now, whatever your politics, right? We know what most of you are like, if you managed to find out this is on. But whatever your politics, I only advertise in the Guardian and the London Review of Books, right? Whatever your politics, it is sad, isn't it, to think that the future of Britain, Europe, the world may have been altered as a result of a massively misunderstood, hugely exaggerated notion of political correctness that doesn't even exist. And if it did, which it doesn't, it wasn't being enforced by the Brussels pink toy office. But whatever, we are leaving Europe now. Brexit means Brexit, and so the people of Wales will at last be free to buy whatever coloured girls' toys they want, although they will have £243 million a year less to spend on them. Right, there should be more laughs for that, because that's a good job. So, no, it's a good, that's just, well, it is. So let's just, don't shake your head. Who knows the most about stand-up, me or you? It is a good joke, that, because it's properly The £243 million, that's the detonate word in that joke. It's near the end where it should be. No, £243 million. Ha! That's what it should be. Okay, let's just see. Come on, because I've got months of this, so let's sort out the problems now. What is... No, I'm interested in what your problem is. Right. Okay, so why that's funny, right, that joke? It is, right? It's because £243 million, that is the amount per year by which the EU subsidise Wales, see? So if you'd known that, you'd find it funny. I know. And it's a shame, isn't it, that people didn't know more things, I think, before they were mistakenly allowed to vote. You know, if you can't understand a joke about Europe, you shouldn't be allowed to vote on it, I don't think.